Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christopher Colbert. I am the chair of CME for the American College of Osteopathic and Orthopedic Physicians. I am also the co-chair for our fall virtual conference held October the 11th through the 14th.
And hello, everyone. My name is Molly Estes. I'm clinical faculty at Loma Linda University in Southern California, and I'm the other co-moderator for this fall Scientific Assembly. And we have with us today somebody who has been made famous in multiple arenas of emergency medicine, a man who needs no introduction whatsoever, the one, the only Dr. Swaminathan. Swami, welcome, welcome.
What's up, guys? You know, fame is a big word to use. It's fame with like 8 people who practice emergency medicine. Let's be honest.
Or like 800. I mean, I'm calling you out.
I ain't walking around the streets getting recognized. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, my residents respect you way more than they do me. So done and done.
Again,
well, thanks for having me, guys. It's great. This is I think this is like the 4th time I've been to an ACOEP meeting. So thanks for having me back. I guess I haven't screwed it up too much in the past.
Well, give us a little teaser what you've got in store for us this year.
Let's see, what do we got for topics? I think I pretty much let Chris just like pick my topic. Now, I think I told Chris, can I please just do these? So I know I got one on massive pulmonary embolism, which is one of my favorite topics. And actually, I switched jobs 2 years ago, and the first patient I took care of in the new job was a massive pulmonary embolism. So that's a favorite topic of mine to get into. And I'm drawing a blank on what the second one was. Is it asthma? Am I doing asthma? Dissection?
Asthma dissection.
The dissecting asthmatic.
Yes.
The worst patient you can see. I mean, you should see in Patterson, dissecting asthmatics are a dime a dozen. We see like 4 a day.
Hey, and in fact, Swami, again, one of my big heroes, in fact, when we get a moment, I need you to sign my book here. I need you to sign my book.
I can't wait.
Either way, all my heroes go here. You're between the Hulk, right under Spider-Man, right there.
That's also where my strength level lies, somewhere between Spider-Man and the Hulk. It's true.
Well said. Well said. You know, and so here's the question, kind sir.
Absolutely.
The audience wants to know.
All right.
You are on an island,
all right,
miles and miles away from civilization. Miles away.
Got it.
Miles away. Okay. Only 3 restaurants will deliver food to that island. What will those 3 restaurants be?
God, this is such a difficult question. There's so much good food out there. So I love tacos. I gotta have tacos right now, and I love fish tacos. And you know, it's hard because I'm on the East Coast, and you know, whatever we think are fish tacos, then you go to the West Coast and you're like, oh no, this is a fish taco. Especially, you know, like San Diego fish tacos. So there's a place in Jersey that I love. Like I go with my family all the time. It's called Surf Taco. They have amazing tacos. However, the best tacos I've ever had was like some little taco truck in LA on like a street corner. Don't think they had a name. I'm positive that my sister blindfolded me and said, please don't look at the truck, because if you look at the truck, you won't want to eat the food. And it was the best taco I've ever had in my life. And I feel like that's one of the great things in LA. Like you could walk to any street corner, and if there's a taco truck there, just eat it. Don't ask questions, just eat whatever they have and it'll be delicious. So anything that is taco related, taco adjacent, Korean tacos, even better. Like, you know, get a little pan Asian / Mexican cuisine going, a little crossover. But Surf Taco kind of holds a special place in my heart in Jersey. Number 2 would have to be Bagels. Bagels from the place in New York that I like is right across from my old job at NYU. It was called Manhattan Bagel, and they make the best egg sandwiches in the world. Their bagels are unrivaled and totally underrated. Everyone in New York, they're like, oh, I got to go to Essa Bagel. Essa Bagel's good, don't get me wrong, but this place is the best bagel. And you get a bagel, it's like 60 cents for the bagel, and you eat it and you're like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever made. And then you put eggs and bacon, avocado, hot sauce. That's perfect. I could eat that every day. You know what? I'm going to put that ahead of the tacos. So the bagel sandwich first, the tacos are second. I mean, I'm an East Coaster, right? You got to have bagels. And then number 3, I don't know, man. There's so much I love out there, but I love burgers. Like a good burger, medium rare, nice and pink in the middle. Doesn't even matter where it's from, as long as it's nice and pink in the middle. But if I have to pick a place to get a burger from, there's this place in New York. I think it's called Corner Bistro. And it's a dive bar, and you go in and they've got a menu on the wall. The menu is you can have a burger or you can have not a burger. Like those are your choices, burger or don't eat. And their burger, I think they don't clean their grill top. That grill top is probably like 100 years old. So it's just like you're getting all that flavor in there. And it is one of the greatest burgers, and it's like $7. And it's absolutely amazing. So, you know, when the city opens up fully and people are able to go to restaurants and bars and eat, if you're in New York, you got to go to Corner Bistro and get a burger.
I mean, this sounds delicious, but I feel compelled to ask you for at least a couple of your choices. How many times have you had food poisoning from these places?
Absolutely never. You know, food poisoning is sometimes the price you pay. Sometimes the price you pay for great food. Now, a Corner Bistro is like a classic in New York. And, you know, you cook anything hot enough, it kills everything, right? That's the theory.
Oh, my gosh. Well, my brother certainly survived college based off of that theory. So I think we're pretty good. All right. Second question. If you could be anything other than an emergency physician, what would it be?
Are we living in like fantasy world? Like I don't have to be qualified for the job, but I could do it.
Sky's the limit. Sky is the limit.
So again, Jersey, I'm a Yankee fan, huge Yankee fan. I grew up in the 80s when the Yankees were absolutely terrible. For baseball fans, who they know this, the Yankees were horrendous. And Don Mattingly was my hero. And I always dreamed that I'd be the first baseman for the Yankees at some point. But I'm not left-handed. I cannot hit a baseball, and I can barely throw one across the diamond. So it's unlikely that it would ever happen. However, it's not unheard of to have a 43-year-old rookie first baseman for the New York Yankees. So I still think it's a possibility. I think that's like pie in the sky what I would do, but like more realistically, I thought that I would be a teacher. If it wasn't medicine, I think I would have ended up teaching, and not like a settling job. I mean, I can't even imagine teaching like elementary school or something like that. But like, you know, high school or something like that, I think would be amazing. And I think it's probably, you know, one of the best parts of our job is that, you know, we get to teach. We get to teach residents. We get to teach patients. I have an amazing crew of nurses at St. Joe's, and they're hungry for education. So I get to teach the nurses. And then, you know, the best part about it is I get to learn from them too. You know, my residents have a lot of life experience. My nurses know a ton of stuff that I don't know. So I get to learn from them also. It's great.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So here we go. Final question. Final question. 2 final questions. Can I get a signature?
The virtual signature.
Thank you. And now the real question. Top 2 favorite comedies of all time.
Ooh. This is tough. How young is the audience? I'm gonna be sure that I'm positive they're gonna look at me like I have 3 heads and be like, "What movies are you talking about?" Favorite comedy. So I mean, it has to be something that, like, you know, I could watch over and over again. If I'm like flipping through channels and it's on, doesn't matter where it is, I'm gonna start watching it. That's kind of like the qualification in my mind. So I love Young Frankenstein. It is an absolute classic. It's funny.
Abby.
You know, I love the movie, and funny, Frankenstein, the actual book, Mary Shelley's book, that's my favorite book to read. It's absolutely incredible. But Young Frankenstein, one of my favorite movies. I could watch it anytime. Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. I mean, absolute classic. The problem with Spinal Tap is like you try to introduce it to like a new generation of people, and they watch it and they're like, "This is not funny." It goes right over their heads. But I love that movie. And then I gotta add one more. I gotta add a third. I can't do it. But Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Those 3. I mean, I could turn them on anytime, no matter where it is in the movie, and I will watch the movie. And I'm waiting. You know, my oldest is 12. I have 3 kids, and I'm waiting for them to be old enough to watch these movies. But they're all completely and wholly inappropriate. Young Frankenstein ain't so bad, but they're pretty inappropriate for them. But I am dreaming of the day that I can share these movies with my kids. But those are probably my three favorite comedies to watch over and over again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
good choices.
Monty Python, future baseball player, a brilliant physician, and a lover of bagels. Will be one of the presenters for our fall conference. You got to come now. And he signed my book virtually.
We're going to
thank you very much.
11 with Scientific Assembly this year.
That's right. Damn right. Yeah. Going all the way to 11. Well, I know we won't be able to physically see all the attendees, but I hope to virtually meet some of you guys, and I can't wait till the next year when we get to actually meet in person, because it's one of my favorite parts of conferences is sharing a drink or sharing a little time with folks. So I'm really looking forward to next year, but this year is going to be incredible. I saw the speaker lineup you have, and I'll tell you that I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to watch the whole thing. It's a absolutely amazing set of speakers. So thank you guys for inviting me and putting this together.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you very much.